welcome to my office. Just kidding. This is just a corner in my room that I spend part of my days at. The other half is in my bed. It's so hard because I want to look here, but the camera thing's right there. Okay. So today I'm going to do a video. I'm going to make... So I've been posting a lot on my Instagram, my Adobe Illustrator work, like Photoshop work, I guess, of like me just making clothes. And I only show like bits and pieces of it. A lot of people like ask questions about it. I'm not gonna make a how-to video because I just don't feel like teaching somebody step by step, nor are you paying me. I'm just gonna show you my process of making a button down. I had like a poll on Instagram of a questionnaire of what people wanted to see. I got like track pants, a button down, crop top, a hoodie, and yeah, you get it. So I'm gonna screen record it so you can see, and then, sorry, before anybody asks, I'm wearing a beanie because my hair needs to be washed, and I don't feel like washing it right now. And yes, I put on makeup, and yes, I poorly put on these eyelashes because I'm still learning. All right, so first thing I do is I go to my bestie Google. See, I keep looking at the damn camera, but I'm supposed to be looking at my hair. I go to Google and I find me a... I hate when that one strand is on your there it is, lip gloss. I'm gonna go to Google and find a template for the button down because that's how I do it. I find an outline and I trace over it technically or whatever, and then I go from there, and then I adjust anything along the way. So what I type in is button down, and they're called vector templates, like the digital images of clothes, so that they're called like vector art. So
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the...
For this video, I decided to choose a detailed short sleeve button down. I didn't want to do like a regular average looking button down because I felt like that would be too simple and then it would have been boring, honestly.
You close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over, keep you warm by the roaring sea.
Please disregard the rectangle at the top. I was trying to explain the differences between layers and I did the worst job. It's like I never even heard what layers were, but I'm not even gonna try again. Basically, just lock your layers. Those are the two bars you see at the side. Eventually, you're gonna see me keep adding more. When I make my shirts, I'll start off with the reference picture, then I'll lock that layer, which is what I'm tracing over right now. So the second layer is the outline. I find it way easier to stay organized by keeping things separate. I'll have a layer for the front outline, then I'll move on to the next step. So maybe I'll go on to the left collar, the right collar, back neck, the buttons, the stitchings. Like I'll do those on all separate layers because honestly, you'll run into problems. So say if I did the outline on one layer and I decide to add on to the collar, and you see how the collar is overlapping that, obviously like the outline of the shirt. If I'm clicking to create the collar, it can add on to the line that I already made for the outline, which is annoying, so I like to keep things separate. And then depending on what you're doing, you'll run into trouble if things are all on one layer.
Give you everything, held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give.
You did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna say goodbye, no. let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up, I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up, never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up, never gonna give, never gonna give.
Right now I'm just adding details. I like to make whatever I'm creating as realistic as possible. So for the buttons, I'm going to do one large circle and then a smaller, close enough size and scale inside of it. And I'm going to do 4 buttons in a square shape to represent the buttonholes. Then I'm going to end up copying and pasting it and then following along the line of the shirt.
Never gonna say goodbye, no.
Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body.
Now it's time for the stitches. I usually do these last. Right now, like for stitches, all you do is the same thing. You're just changing the stroke lines. You're now making it dotted instead of one line. So I'm going to continue to add stitching around the armhole, the hem of the sleeve, the hem of the shirt itself, and so on.
Until the very last hour, we still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. We'll lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
the back, it's pretty simple. What I do is unlock most of the layers. I wouldn't unlock the collar, I wouldn't unlock the lapel area or the buttons. I'm just gonna unlock what's needed, and I'm gonna copy and paste it, add it to a different layer, and then whatever's left over I'm gonna delete that's not needed. I realized I made a minor mistake. The neckline is obviously going to be different when you're facing the front of the shirt compared to the back. It's going to be higher in the back. So when I copied and pasted, I copied the height of the neckline of the front. So there is a gap between the collar and the neckline. So what you're going to see here is that I'm going to raise the neckline in the back and lower the collar so they connect. As you see, there's a little triangle piece in between the neck and the collar. That triangle piece is coming from the outline, which is the neck that I was working on. Because the collar is on a layer that is above the outline, I don't care to change it because once I color the collar, it's going to overlap it. We are coming to the end. Yeah, I know, finally. Right now, you can do whatever you want for the shirt. You can use the tools on Illustrator to color it. I'm just going to show you a different way. You can also use fabric that you find online just to give it texture. I'm just going to go with the denim fabric. So I'm choosing something I feel like a light enough color for a shirt. Because I don't want it to look like a jeans pants fabric. There's a difference. So I decided to choose the light denim fabric. I'm just going to show you a quick example of how you can color the shirt easily by just using the tools on Adobe Illustrator. So I'm using this ugly lavenderish color just because didn't feel like, definitely didn't want to choose something black. I wanted something light enough so you can see the details of the shirt still. I am changing the color of the neckline. Usually I'll use the same color and just make it darker and then change the opacity, or you can just go with a dark gray or black and then also change the opacity just to give it more of a realistic look, to give it more dimension, to show where the shirt is, where the front is, where the inside is. Okay, so now I just showed you how to color the fabric. I'm going to remove everything and then add in the textured fabric, the denim fabric. So you're going to file, place, make sure you are on the layer you want to be, make sure everything else is locked. So I'm on the front outline. I'm going to place the denim fabric on the layer I want to and scale it a little bit smaller because the thread, if you look at the threading, I feel like it's too big for a shirt. So I'm going to scale a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to click on the outline and then arrange, bring to front, and you're going to put the denim fabric over it. Then you're going to highlight both pieces. This is why you keep everything on different layers, because if I highlighted everything and had them all on one layer, everything will be selected, which is what you don't want. So I'm going to explain what I did here, which is also another good reason for having different layers. When I did the outline, I didn't connect the lines properly, so when I tried to do the clipping mask and add the fabric to the shirt, it was only adding to a certain closed area. So I ungrouped the outline because remember it was originally two pieces, so I ungrouped it and then I pressed join. And then we'll do everything over it and it's going to work.
Until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Once again, this wasn't a how-to. I know people on my social media find my design process interesting, and for those who are familiar with this program, I hope this was informative. I'll see you guys next time.